Hi guys, how we doing? Bovine Hamster here with another deck build stroke guide for a hero. This week we have had a request for this hero here, the Countess. I've been practicing quite a few games with her over the week, and this is the build that I've come up with. So let's go over it very quickly to start off with. So we've got a health token here, mana potion, and a blink charm, and a health potion. Adamant edge with 3 lesser healths. We've got amulet of the veteran with a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike. We've got a brawler's ward with a mana, basic mana, and advanced mana. Scourging tails with 3 major strikes. A tempered plate with a greater guard, and a minor guard. Tune barrier with a greater barrier, a minor barrier. A void steel dagger with 3 minor strikes in it. A void steel dagger with a major, a strike, and a minor strike. And a stone tooth heart with a dire pierce and a minor pierce. So with the Countess, when she kills things, she replenishes her health. It's a maximum, I think, of 4% against creeps of her health is replenished every second for X amount of seconds, and it is 10 times that against heroes, so you get 40% of your health back when you kill a hero. So what you want to try and do is you want to try and stack up as much health as you can and as much damage as you can. She is a burst caster, guys. I took a look into cooldown reduction. The problem is the Pendulum of Lords hasn't got any damage. Chronospike does have damage, but it's only a 5% cooldown reduction. It's not really that worth it. I've only got 2 of these, which would make a whole total of 10%. And the other ones here are just not really worth it. Again, no damage on this one. And this is only good up against someone like a Kalari. I can't see it being of use to anyone else, but there we go. So what we're going to be looking to do is we're going to look into going to a lane. We do not jungle with the Countess. The Countess does not have a high attack damage, high base attack damage, nor does she have a fast base attack damage. So this means that she is a really dire jungler. So you need to be laning with this. She is perfect for the blue lane. Her abilities allow her to clear the wave pretty quickly and substantially. So we start off with a health potion, a health token, and a mana potion. Okay, so our aim is to just sit back, farm as much as we can, make sure that we don't get ganked, and just have a nice quiet time doing that. Then we want to move on to our Brawler's Ward. We get this next because we want to avoid getting ganked. You want to get this ASAP. So you want to sit in lane, get yourself 6 points worth of amber, come back, finish up your get your Brawler's Ward, and then you can decide, do you need damage or do you need some protection? Okay, so if you're up against the ranged, I would suggest very much getting the Adamant Edge first. Gives you extra 100 health, a little bit of damage. If you're up against another melee and you feel like you want to take them on, then you want to get your Void Steel Dagger here. And the reason you want to get this is 16 armor. Most people's basic armor is around about 30 to 40. So immediately you're shredding half their armor. So not only are you getting extra damage from 6.5, but you're getting extra damage from the fact that you're shredding half their armor. 16 armor is roughly at that level about 6 or 7% extra damage that you're doing to that person. Okay, so that's well worth a pick up if you think you can sneak a kill from there. From there you want to move on to either filling up your adamant edge or your void steel dagger. Okay, and then you want to go straight onto the scourging tails, and the reason you want to do this is because in team fights this is going to shred physical armor every time you hit with an ability for 15 seconds. 15 seconds. This is insane. Most armor shreds are just 3 clicks, 4 seconds. Other shreds are 6 seconds. This is a 15-second shred. This is going to allow your team, whoever's physical on your team, to just destroy whoever you target. Okay. From then on, if you're having mana issues, you go back and you start filling up some of your Brawler's Ward here. If not, then you can start going for some more damage. What I do is I get the Scourging Tails first, then I go into my second Void Steel Dagger. Yeah. Because this, when you fully upgraded, gives you a bonus of 13 damage. This, when it's fully upgraded, doesn't. So you don't need to upgrade this card. This card can just sit and be static for now. You're getting it for the armor penetration. When I feel comfortable enough, I swap out my Adamant's Edge for the Amulet of the Veteran, or my 6-point Void Steel Dagger for the Amulet of the Veteran. Remember, we want to get extra health here, guys. Okay, and then if everything's going well, we finish up our Void Steel Dagger here. We got a Stone Tooth Heart, which gives us a little bit extra health. Finish up our Scourging Tails, Brawler's Ward, and we'll have our Amulet of Veteran. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now at this point, before you've maxed out everything, if you're taking a lot of damage from a specific attack class, okay, then you might want to go down the route of getting yourself some early armor. Generally, I use myself as a glass cannon and just run in there and focus down their ADC. This is the point of burst casters, okay? What you want to do is you want to get around the back whilst your team's at the front. Get around the back and you want to nuke their ADC. That is it. Okay, once the ADC is dead, the rest of your team just completely obliterates them, and that's what you're looking for. So your last card, you either go for, if you're getting nuked down by some physical damage, then you go for the Tempered Plate. If you're getting nuked down by some energy barrier, energy heroes, then you get yourself some energy armor. Generally, I end up going for this because at the moment in the meta, you get a lot of Murdocs, so you're going to have to be facing up against a Murdoc ADC. So you sneak around the back and you just jump him basically, and you want to tear him limb from limb before his team has even noticed that he's under attack. Okay, you pop your Scourging Tails. You've got loads of armor penetration. You've also got like 200 armor penetration. Yeah, he's going to melt. Okay, once the ADC is down, it becomes very, very easy for the rest of your team to basically take it out. So make sure you're doing that. Also, before you rotate, here is a top tip, guys. Before you rotate into another lane, what you need to do is you need to take out the 2 ranged minions that you get in the enemy's creep wave. Now, the reason you want to do this, all the damage comes from the ranged creeps. So if you take out the 2 range creeps, you start getting what is called a slow push, and this is where your minions will slowly push up to the enemy's tower. Now, it's very quick to take out the back 2 minions with a Countess. 2 of her abilities, they're gone. And once you've done that, that leaves you free to be able to rotate to other areas. I see too often at the moment that people are just rotating. They see some trouble, which is really, really good, and they rotate, but they don't push out their wave. Okay, or the other thing that they do is they clear the entire wave. Now, you don't want to do that, because by clearing the entire wave, your creeps move up, and it actually helps the other team's minions push, because your minions are at low health. The other team minions kills them. By the time they've killed them, the second wave of the enemies have caught up. So the reason you want to kill just the back two is because it slows down the creep wave, and your minions can then stack up, and that's what you want. So rather than clearing the entire wave, which is a mistake, you just take out the 2 range creeps when you rotate, and that'll help you win. So we'll just go over this one last time, so you guys can see exactly what it is that we got. We've got a health potion, health token, mana potion. We've got our blink charm in here, guys, yeah? If you find you're in a lot of trouble, chuck your blink charm in, yeah? This is very, very good. Countess has no escapes, apart from her teleport. One of the things that you can do is, if you're being attacked, you can teleport to the back enemy creep, and you can run away. And as you turn around, if they start following you, you can then teleport back to where you were and get away. But that does require a high level of skill. If you don't have that, then you want to use this blink charm, because you just turn around, blink away. And it's very rare that people have ways of catching up with you, unless you're in the high 2-3% of the community. So we've got a health potion, health token, mana potion. We've got our blink charm. We've got our adamant edge with 3 lesser healths in there. We've got our amulet of the veteran with a major strike, a strike, and a minor strike. We've got a brawler's ward here with an advanced mana, a mana, and a basic mana. We got a Scourging Tails here with 3 major strikes in. We got a Tempered Plate with a Greater Guard, Guard, and the Minor Guard. We got a Tuned Barrier with a Greater Barrier, Barrier, and Minor Barrier. A Void Steel Dagger with 3 minor strikes. A Void Steel Dagger with a major strike, strike, and a minor strike. And last but not least, we got a Stone Tooth Heart with Dire Pierce and Minor Pierce. If you feel confident enough not to have this blink charm, then I would probably swap out the blink charm for some more armor penetration, as armor penetration helps you to take towers as well as killing noobs. Anyway, guys, that is the Countess guide and deck build that I've come up with over the last couple of weeks. If there is any other builds that you would like to see me put on my channel, then chuck us a comment below. This one was for... who was this for? It was either for Maddie, or this was for... I think it was for Maddie. Maddie wanted the Countess build. So, guys, take care, and I shall see you soon.